You guys, I can do longer videos on TikTok now. I'm so excited. Answering questions like these, that's my cat in the background. It's really hard to cram it all into like 3 minutes, so I feel like 10 minutes very beneficial. Okay, so for this question, I get this question a lot, and I think it's kind of a normal thought process to have. It's normal to get confused about. I'm a trans man. My husband is a trans man as well. We're married, and a lot of people get confused as to where that leaves our like orientation or whatever. And I know a lot of people are going to watch this and be like, who fucking cares? I agree. But human nature is to be curious about things like that. And people want to know. And fortunately for them, I have very little shame, so I will explain. Honestly, this depends on who you ask. In my opinion and my husband's opinion, which really, since it's our marriage is the only one that matters, we view ourselves as gay men. Like, we view ourselves as men who are in a relationship, a marriage together. So, it would be gay. But since we're primarily biologically female, I know a lot of people in my community don't like that terminology. Tough shit. It's our lives. We're allowed to address ourselves how we want. But because of that, a lot of people would just view us as a lesbian couple, which, back when I first started my transition, when I first started hormones, before I had top surgery, all that, like, I would get like highly offended if I was mistaken for a lesbian, or if somebody like called me it like to be derogatory. Like, that used to really bother me. Now that I've kind of, it's been years now, and it doesn't bother me as much. I come from a long line of really tough ass masculine lesbians, and for me now to be compared to them is an honor. And so I'm really not too butthurt about it. Also, it obviously doesn't affect my marriage, how other people view us. But yeah, since like we both consider ourselves men, we identify as men, and we're dating, that would be, you know, most people consider it a gay relationship, or a gay marriage. What I find so funny though, because when it comes to this, and this definitely isn't to the commenter, I know they meant no ill will, they're just curious, which I really think is natural. It's the human condition, man. I do think some people, not you, need some boundaries. But it's natural to be curious about certain things, especially since our society, like, the focal point of almost everything is like, I don't even know if I can say the word. It's what would you disguise that word as? Intimate relations. Like, that's literally what a lot of things in our society circle around. Some stuff shouldn't circle around that, but it does. So that I think it's natural for humans to be curious about those types of things. But a lot of people, when they're trying to be hateful towards me and my marriage, they will make comments about like how my husband's gay because he's married to a woman who like dresses like a guy, and like, blah blah blah. They're not realizing that they're complimenting me because I'm trying to look like a dude. You know what I mean? But then at the same token, the same types of people will say that my husband cannot be gay, because I am primarily biologically female, and so they think that it's impossible. So it's like, you can never win. So I've learned to just, recognize that the only way my marriage is defined that matters is how my husband and I define it. We define ourselves as two dudes, so it would be a gay marriage. Whatever anyone else, views us as, that's their own thing, and it really doesn't affect me. I mean, the comments affect my bank account in a positive manner, so I do appreciate that. But yeah, that's the 411 on that, and I hope you have an awesome day.